Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Juana. I'm going to be working on embroidery today. I'm going to be embroidering 2 t-shirts. If you notice, I'm still in Puerto Rico and this is my craft room here. I have a family member. She asked me if I could embroider 2 designs for her for Halloween week. And I said, why not? I have the embroidery machine and I am on vacation over here, so it will give me this opportunity to work on these 2 files. There are 2 t-shirts, size large, cotton t-shirts. And I'm gonna be making 2 designs that I got from the files, the embroidery files. I got them from Stitchtopia. If you're interested on those designs, you can go ahead over there to Stitchtopia and you can find them. They are very cute and very easy embroidering, straight embroidery, no applique or anything like that. So guys, I can't wait to show you, so let's get started. I am using Embroidery Essentials to work with this design. This is the first design that I'm working with. This one right here only came with the web right here, and then with the spider. I added the word boo because I think it will look more interesting. Plus, it looked kind of like empty in here without nothing, so I added the word boo. I think it looks very cute. And this is the second design right here. This design only came with the skeleton. It didn't come with this phrase. I added the phrase, all we need is love, because yes, all we need is love. So these are both of the design that I'm going to be working with. They are very cute. I got these files, embroidery files from Stitchtopia. I'm going to go ahead and start hooping these shirts, okay? See you in a little bit, guys. These are the 2 shirts that I'm going to be using. I pressed the shirt in half, and I don't know if you can notice because this is the dark fabric, the line of the pressing is right here. I folded in half and pressed it. That helped me to meet the middle, following the hairlines from the print right here. I did the same thing with the purple shirt. They're both size large, and let me see what else. This is right here, the cutaway stabilizer that I'm going to be using on both of them. And I'm going to be using my 8 by 11 hoop. This is really like a 7.9 hoop, to be more exact, by 11. But I would say 8 by 11 because might as well, right? So this is what I'm going to be using with my Poolin Eoc06. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hoop the shirt using this hoop. Usually when I'm at home, on my other craft room, I use my magnetic hoop, which is a dime design in machine embroidery brand. But here I don't have it because I forgot to bring it with me. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go the old-fashioned way of hooping it this way. It's a little bit more challenging, but it's doable, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and go through the process of hooping. I'm going to move the camera around so that you can see how I do it. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera down because I think this is the best way to do it. And yeah. I'm going to place the cutaway stabilizer behind the shirt. For me to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the shirt inside out, and I'm going to use a temporary adhesive spray to adhere the cutaway stabilizer to the shirt, and that way it's easier for me to hoop without moving all over the place, okay? Let me go ahead and look for that. Let me move the camera a little bit towards this way. This will not mess up with the needle or anything like that. So yeah. Okay. So once I have this adhered to the shirt, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this shirt right side out again. Sometimes with these hoops, it's kind of challenging. I'm so used to the magnetic hoop on my single needles and also on my Ricoma, which is a multi-needle. I use the mighty hoops that I'm spoiled, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and usually I have a mat that have the lines that I can follow to ensure that the hoop is straight, but I don't have it on this table right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it this way and see how it comes out, okay? And I make sure that the hoop is open as much as I can. Let me see, I'm gonna hoop this way because the machine neck is here, so I'm gonna put it facing me. You can open this as much as you can, make sure that it doesn't come apart. If it comes apart, you can go ahead and, fix it, it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna place this under the shirt with the stabilizer be on top of the hoop, okay? All right. So right here at this moment, you have to make sure that you touch the frame and that you can feel it. It's more of a touch thing. Make sure that it's on the position that you want. I need to push it higher because I want to have room on the machine to embroider around, right? I don't want it to be so close to the frame, okay? And so this looks good to me right now. Let me push it down a little bit. And this is what I'm looking at right here, okay? I know that the design is pretty much straight. A line here, this is a little bit crooked. I just noticed that it's crooked. I'm using medical tape. It's a paper medical tape. If you have painter's tape, it does the same thing. It's easy to remove. And yeah, trying to align it straight up here. Okay. Yeah, and the hoop looks good. It looks a little bit crooked to me. And when I say it looks, it feels a little bit crooked to me. Okay. I can afford to move it lower a little bit more. And I think it looks straight to me. I think it looks nice on both sides. I have three fingers on the space. And I'm gonna go for it, okay? There is a notch in here and a notch in here. And that is pretty much lined up with the hoop. So I'm gonna push it to the left a little bit. To the right. I meant to move it to the right a little bit. Like I said, guys, this part is the one that I don't like doing too much because, like I said, I'm so used to the other hoop. Okay, this is pretty much good. Okay, so let's try this one more time. Okay. Let me open it here. I'm looking under the shirt to see if I can open the hoop. Okay, there we go. Sometimes when I turn it around, don't ask me why, people, because they both look the same. Turn the hoop around and it goes there easy. I don't understand why, but it is what it is, guys. Okay, so it's perfectly aligned with the notch in here and the notch in here, and I'm happy with that. I am happy with that. I'm not gonna be too picky because to me it looks cute. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tie this up. I have my screwdriver here. And all I'm gonna do now is go to the knot in here and tie it up. And I know I'm doing this, explaining everything because I have a lot of people that are new to embroidery and also that has the Poolin or are thinking on getting the Poolin. And sometimes they watch the videos to, you know, to take a look at the machine. I am not associated with the Poolin company. I'm not an affiliate with the company at all, even though I own 2 of them. I just like teaching people how to do things because when I was starting embroidering, I appreciated all these people that had Brother embroidery machine. My first one was the Brother SC1900. That was my first machine. And so I appreciated all those videos that I watched. I mean, I watched all of them before I even decided to buy that machine. So that's why I want to pay it forward, you know, share everything that I can. When I decided that I wanted to do embroidery while I was visiting home, right here in Puerto Rico, and start my craft room on my place over here, I decided to get another Poolin because it has a large embroidery field and also because the price point was excellent as a second embroidery machine, you know, and I had it shipped directly here. And so it was very convenient for me. Every time I come here to my place in Puerto Rico, I mean, I have an embroidery machine. Okay, so this one is done. And now my next step is to go to the embroidery machine and have this embroidered. This design, like I showed you before, is very easy. It's only 2 colors, white and pink. I really don't know how long it's gonna take to embroider because I've never embroidered before. I'm just doing it right the first time. I know it's gonna be a good embroidery result because the file came from Stitchtopia. And guys, those people digitize things. I mean, their designs are very, very good. I never had an issue. That's why I went ahead and took the chance of embroidering this for the first time without having to try the design before. I know it's gonna be okay. All right, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get the machine ready, the embroidery machine, and I meet you over there. See you in a little bit. Guys, I just realized that I forgot to explain this next part before I go to the embroidery machine, which is clearing the hoop from the shirt. Okay, you have to clear this back part in here from the shirt because you're going to embroider on a single needle embroidery machine. I'm so used to do it with my multi-needle that I forgot that you need to do it this way for this one. And it's to make sure that the shirt is completely away from the back. Okay? In order for me to do this, what I do is that I turn it to the front, okay? And then you can either use tape or anything that you can get to make sure that this shirt is not gonna be on front of the hoop, okay? When you do that, make sure that you don't leave any down here that's gonna mess up the position of the hoop. You need to clear completely, okay? So what I do is I roll it to the front, roll it like this, okay? And do the same thing here. And then I tape it away, all right? The reason why I do this is so that I can make sure that this is not gonna get in the way of the embroidering, okay? That's the reason why I do this, all right? And then you have to wash it while you're embroidering, make sure that it doesn't, you know, get in the way. If you have been embroidering before, you do the same thing that you do when you deal with onesies, the baby onesies that are so small. In the small hoop, you need to make sure that while it's embroidering, it's not gonna interfere with the embroidery, all right? So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I think this is good enough. So this is how you're gonna hook this machine hook from here. So I'm gonna hook it here, and then yeah. Okay, so guys, now I'll see you at the embroidery machine. Okay. So I'm gonna start embroidering, and the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace it. I have the hairline right here of the center of the design. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna trace to make sure that everything is clear. The one thing that we have to do every time that we're gonna embroider, no matter what kind of machines you have, is that you have to trace to make sure that the needle is gonna clear the hoop, okay? You don't want to have any accidents of the needle hitting the frame. It doesn't matter if you have a single needle, it doesn't matter if you have a multi-needle, all right? So I'm gonna hit trace, and I'm gonna follow the needle to make sure that everything is clear. Okay, and it looks very, very good. So I am safe already to go ahead and remove the paper, which I used for a visual and also to help me center the design, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna remove it. Because I don't need it anymore, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna lower the foot of the machine, and I'm gonna start embroidering. It's only 2 colors. So the first color that I'm using is white. For this white, I'm using rich wood that came with the machine. I'm using the white color because, of course, I'm embroidering on a black surface, so I need it to be white. And the next color that I'm gonna use is a pink. This is from Broad Thread, and it's the color 085, which is a nice pink color. All right, so guys, I'm gonna hit start, and I'm gonna start the embroidery process. I don't know how long it takes to embroider, so I'm gonna press start. I always forget about pressing ready on this machine, so I'm gonna press ready on the screen. So if you notice here, it says ready, so I'm gonna press ready. And then now I'm ready to start, okay? So I'm gonna start. Let me stop right here. I'm gonna cut out that tail in there. This has exactly 35,601 stitches. And yeah, so let's go at it, guys. I had this going at 600 stitches per hour, okay? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna change the camera so that you can have a better view. I wanted you to see the screen. Here you're gonna be able to watch and see the actual embroidery, okay? So like I said, I don't know how long it's gonna be taking, and hopefully, you know, it's not gonna be taking that long of a time. It's embroidering the first part of the skeleton, and the last thing that it's gonna embroider is the phrase, okay? So, the stitching is looking pretty good so far. There's no adjustment to be done on this one, okay? Okay guys, so I need to switch colors. So I'm gonna move the camera away. The screen is telling me that the next color is the pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and say okay, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna switch threads and I'll meet you back here when I'm done switching the thread, okay? Okay guys, so I have already finished threading. So we're gonna start with the last part, the word love. Press start. Let me stop here and cut that thread because I don't want that thread to be on the way. I don't want this. So, okay. So let's continue. All right, guys, so we are done. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna unhook this. We're gonna go to the craft table and then we're gonna start on the second shirt, all right? See you in a little bit, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and hook the next shirt. Guys, this came out so cute. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to, you see these little jump stitches right there? I'm gonna use these snips right here. They're perfect for this kind of jump stitches. Yeah, okay, but I'm gonna take my time later and, you know, make a better job at it. Okay, I'll deal with this later. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this shirt inside out so that I can clear the stabilizer. With these adult shirts, adult sizes, I do not use a backing cloud cover or anything like that. I only reserve that for little kids, especially if they have skin issues. Otherwise, I don't do anything with it. Look at how beautiful the stitching, guys, on the tension. This is just a perfect tension. Amazing. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna do this and I'll meet you at the end once I am done, okay? If you don't know what kind of scissors are these, they're called duck scissors and they allow you to cut the area without damaging the fabric on the back. It's just like a protector blade, but it is a blade. Okay, I got this particular one from Amazon. All of the ones that I have another brand also that I use on my other craft room. They're all from Amazon. I have them listed on my Amazon storefront. So this is looking pretty good. Very little to take off, almost nothing. This machine does a good job at jump stitches on the design. You see, it's all clean. Nice. It looks amazing. I am so tempted to do one for me. I usually don't do many things on Halloween because I don't really celebrate Halloween itself. I'm not a Halloween person. I mostly decorate for fall. I am a fall baby. I love fall. But this one came out good. And it has a nice message, right? I love that they like the design. And yes, guys, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to hook the next shirt, and we're going to go ahead and start embroidering the shirt, all right? I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start by hooping. I'm going to lift up the foot. Okay, so this is in place. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have this centered. So in order for me to do that, I need to move the needle through here. It's a little bit off, so I'm going to come this way. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and lift up the foot. It's a little bit off. So. And I think I got it where I want it. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna take this off. And I'm gonna trace again, one more time. This is pretty good. Okay, so guys, let's get started. Let me cut this a little bit shorter. So this design has 28,379 stitches, and I'm running it at 600 stitches per minute. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna move the camera around so that you can have a better view. So let me move the camera. So that looks pretty good right there. So let's get started. Oops, you know what? I did a mistake. I placed the wrong thread. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to go back Needle, let me move the camera so in case that happens to you, you know what to do. I was supposed to thread the machine with black thread instead of white. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go to needle. Let me go back -10 to go back. Yeah, that's a good, so it's gonna take me back to the original starting point. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna switch the thread to black thread, okay? If you notice on the screen, I don't think you can see from here. Let me go up. If you notice here, the first one is black, not white. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch that. See you when I'm done, all right? So I am done threading. All right, guys, so now we're gonna start again. I'm gonna go ahead and go back in the screen and I'm going to get it started. Let's start. This is all the way back here. So I think actually you're gonna get a better view if I bring you here for now. Because it's embroidering on that corner right there. And it's embroidering the spider in black, okay? Let me see if I can get a closer look for you guys. I love the stitching. That satin stitch looks so nice against the purple. I thought it was gonna be too dark, but you know, I wanted a black spider. On the original design, on the file, they made the spider in green, like a bright green. And then they made the eyes black. I switched it and I did it in black because I think it looks more spooky. And then I chose the green for the eyes. I switched everything around. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to start with a nice background music, and I'm gonna play this fast forward on a faster mode, and I'll see you at the end when I'm done, all right? We are done on this part on the spider, and I had to switch the color to green. So the machine is indicating to me that I need to do the switch. I'm gonna say okay, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that, okay? We are done with the threading. So we're gonna start with the next step, which are the eyes. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch to the white as is indicated right here in the order of the colors that I already programmed. It's gonna be the white. I'm gonna say okay. And this is the part that is gonna take the longest because it's the web, and the web is in a white color. We are ready to start, and this is the longest part of the file because it's the whole web and it's gonna cover almost the front of the shirt, almost 10 inches wide. All right, so let's get started. We are getting there, guys. The other half is almost done. It's just faster than I thought it was gonna be, just like the other ones. I thought those designs were gonna take longer. I mean, I have it running at 600 stitches per minute and it's going fast. It's pretty good. All right. So now it's indicating that I need to switch it to the orange color thread, and I'm gonna say okay. That is what I'm going to be doing right now, and I see you when I'm done changing the thread. Okay guys, so this is the last part of the embroidery. Let's get started. Look at how cool. Real nice. Guys, every day for the last week at the same time that I'm working on my craft room and also recording here in Puerto Rico, outside it becomes cloudy and it rains at the same time. You will think on a tropical island, you will have sunshine all the time. But no, this time of year it's normal for us to have a lot of rain, which I do appreciate because it's needed. But every time that I try to record, the change of lighting is just too much. It was so nice and bright when I started this one, and now it's getting dark. So I'm gonna go ahead and hurry up and do this. And I'm gonna see you at the end when everything is trimmed out and everything is done. It's so beautiful, guys. Guys, look at this. I'm so tempted again. I just want one, but I know I'm not gonna wear it. Cause yeah, I might not wear it because I don't do Halloween. Most of my friends, they don't celebrate Halloween because, you know, our kids are grown and yeah, but it's just so nice. And I know that they are going to love it. So guys, I'll see you at the end when I'm done doing all this, all right? Here are both shirts. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a nice press because of the wrinkles on here. And I'll see you back when I'm done with that, okay? So guys, we are done and this is the result of the t-shirts. I am loving the fact that I decided to switch the colors around because for the purple background, these colors really popped. And yeah, if you want to get these files, these embroidery files, you can go to Stitchtopia. They have them over there. I got them a couple of weeks ago. I would say maybe like 3 to 4 weeks ago when they put them on sale. It was free. They were free files. Like I say, I added the word boo and I added the phrase at the bottom of this one, all right? You can go over there and check them out. They have amazing designs and they are easy to embroider. If you are interested on or starting on embroidery, you can do it, okay? This is everything for now, guys. The next time that I see you, I'm gonna see you back home in Maryland. I'm leaving in a couple of days, so I will see you over there with new content. Again, this is everything for now. If you like this content, click the thumb up on your way out. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Crafty Puerto Rican, okay? So guys, I will see you soon. I will see you later. Bye. Hasta luego.